Hey, what's up, guys? It's Lando. I'm here to do the unboxing video that I promised you. Um, it's been a really long day, so I apologize if I look tired. I'm really sorry for that. I can't really do anything about it until hopefully I'll get some rest. Probably not tonight because I'll be playing this fantastic thing. Um, the NES Classic has a little Classics logo. That is very interesting to me. Um, as you can see, the box is very small and it has the actual console itself and a controller in it, so it's gonna be really tiny. It's gonna be a lot smaller than I actually even thought it was. Even from seeing early previews and videos from other sites and stuff, um, I still didn't think it would be this tiny. But yeah, I got it. Super excited. Been waiting all day. Um, I actually almost opened it at work today just because I wanted to see it. But no, I promised I would do an unboxing video. So here we go. Before we get into the unboxing and stuff, I just want to show you guys the box a little bit just so you guys can look at it. This side has a couple of instructions and stuff or information about it. This side has some more information. And then the back. The back has a listing or like images of the games, and then it has a list of all 30 games included here. I think this is really cool. This is some very interesting artwork. The way that they've presented this, it actually looks like something you could have gotten way back in the day, just kind of revamped. Um, I'm super excited, and all right, let's get to opening it. Gotta be really careful, very, very careful with my boxes. Weird like that. My boxes have to be maintained in good condition. So let's get this out. Okay, nothing in there. We'll take a look at that in a second. Let's get to the actual console itself. Oh my god. My goodness. I did not realize that it would be this tiny. This is barely larger than one of my hands. It's crazy. I've seen videos where people have it in two hands, so it still looks a little bigger, but this is ridiculously small. And that's not a bad thing. I'm super excited that it's actually small. It's really cool because I thought to myself already, it's so small, I'm going to take it with me somewhere, but I'd have to fit it in a book bag or something. Like this can fit in any bag, in any little book bag. This looks amazing. Now, I will admit, I never had an NES back in the day. I'm only 26, so when these things came out, I was a little kid. I don't even think I was born when this came out. I gotta fact check that. I gotta remember. I gotta find out the date that that came out. But point is, I've played them before. I had family members that had them. Give you a quick look. It's cool because it has a HDMI port, and it's awesome. It's really awesome. Has the two ports for the controllers, the little buttons. Really cool. Fake little cartridge place. Doesn't open. Shame. But we already knew that. It's really light. It's really light and it's really cool. I do remember the original system being kind of heavy just because of the fact that it was so much stuff in it and it actually had to take those huge cartridges that were bigger than this. This is wider, but the cartridges back in the day, as you know, were huge. I had family members who had them and we would play theirs, but I never had my own. But now I have my own Classic. I am so excited for this. I was super excited before, and as soon as I took it out the box and held it in my hands, I'm just even more excited. I'm gonna put this right over here. You guys can't see it right now. It's fine. It's fine. You already saw it. Now, we're gonna take out the little baby controller. The controller is almost the same damn size, like lengthwise and stuff. Look at this. This thing is basically like two of these controllers. You get what I'm saying? That's crazy. The controller looks amazing. It's incredible. It feels really light. The same kind of tough D-pad and buttons I remember. Same weird pointed angles in the corners and stuff. Not really meant to fit comfortably in your hands, I guess, but that wasn't their aim. Get out of here. Sorry, my cat decided that she wants to try to come and make an appearance, but I'm not letting her up here. She messes with my stuff, so no. Okay, don't distract me. I'm doing the NES Classic. But it's really cool. It's really cool. I know there's been a lot of complaints on the length of the cable, so let's check this out. Let's take this out real quick. They put like two of these little ties and a little plastic on it and everything. Okay, so it is really tiny. From here, I barely reach where my monitor is, so that's kind of tiny, but at the same time, this doesn't have to go to the monitor. This will go plugged in here. Player 1. So then, put this down here, have the controller, and I could actually play. I'd say I'm a good 4 feet away from my monitor, and this isn't bad. And then with a nice extra long HDMI cord, you'd be fine. So all of the complaints about how short the cable is and stuff, I don't feel they deserve all the attention that we've been giving them, that other outlets and stuff and other channels have been giving them, because simple fact is that your HDMI cord will be at, mine personally. I'm not going to cast my preferences amongst on you guys. That's, I don't know what you guys have. You might have tiny baby HDMI cables. You might have 10-foot HDMI cables. I don't know. But the majority of the ones I have are at least 3 feet. I believe I have like a 10-foot HDMI cable or a 8-foot. I don't remember. There's an extremely long one I have. But yeah, this is not so bad. People made it seem like it was terrible, that the length of the controller. It's not that bad. Granted, I do have a nice little desk set up where I can just hook this up and just go, which is what I'm going to do after this video. This is sweet. This is what we've been waiting for, and it's just the packaging and the way it looks and everything, like the box, the feel of it, everything in my hands is just, it's been worth the wait. I'm super excited. I know I keep saying that, but it's just, I'm super excited. Imagine if they make a Super NES Classic, then I'll be super excited. So let's see what else comes in this box. This is the power supply. Got a nice little USB cable that goes into this. Whoopsies. I don't think Mortal Kombat's on this. Plugs it in right there. I'm not gonna untie this just because I don't want to right now. You know what it is. It's not that hard. Obviously, let's take this. This goes into this port right here. Plug that right in, and we're golden. Hey, look, it came undone by itself. I guess this thing just wants me to play it so bad. The power cord is not that short either. It's a decent size. Put it right there, connected to, I have 2 outlets here with a surge protector and a extension thing, whatever they're called. I don't know. Now, this is what I want to see. I want to see what kind of HDMI cord it comes with. So, let's take a look. Gonna open this up. God, just making a huge mess over here, guys, but it's all worth it in the name of games. Pretty standard size HDMI cord. A good 3 feet, I say. 4 feet, maybe. Wonder if it actually says. Yeah, it doesn't actually say. But this is really cool. Now let's go to that other little item that I put aside when I first opened it. This. This looks like it's some kind of poster. You get a code. Well, I'm not going to show you the code, but you get a code for redeeming points and stuff for My Nintendo. That's cool. Of course, little health and safety information and stuff. Just pretty standard stuff. They put that in all the stuff, you know. Shouldn't play video games too long, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I play video games whenever I want. Whenever I want. Okay, so let's get a good look at this real quick. So there's a little like installation startup type thing, but that's not the important side. The side that's more important is this one. I don't know if you guys can see the whole poster. It says Nintendo. It even has the Now You're Playing with Power down there. 1985. I definitely wasn't born. This is really cool. I'm pretty sure that in one of these videos, you guys will see this probably right up here, because this has become my corner, and I put up whatever I feel like until the wife says take it down, and then it most likely comes down. But I think that would be pretty cool right here. Put up a little poster while I'm playing my NES Classic. Okay, now let's fold this back up. Okay, that's that. Now, if you think back to when I showed you the box, I specifically showed you this Classics branding. What this makes me think is they've taken out an actual brand for this, and this is specific now, which opens the possibility of them making other systems, of them actually bringing us the SNES, possibly the Nintendo 64, which is, I had the SNES. I remember playing games, a Pac-Man game. I had a Ken Griffey Jr. baseball, I believe. It was amazing, and they would, oh, come on, and they would break bats, and it was one of the best games I played as a kid. If I look back at it now, it's probably terrible, but it was my childhood. I remember playing, I believe, Madden like 98 or something. I don't remember. I'm getting old now. Not older than the NES, but catching up. I remember playing the SNES a lot though, but I got off topic. But what I was saying was this leads me to believe that they might be bringing that out, where they're gonna bring out more systems, not necessarily yearly, but maybe every 2 years to bring out something. Let it get a little bit longer, so maybe 2 years from now we might see a SNES Classic, and that would be really cool. I would definitely play that. Maybe 4 or 5 years from now we could get a Nintendo 64 Classic, a N64 Classic, which would be ridiculous, because that right there was the system I had, and I didn't have so many games that I bought myself, but I would borrow games, because that was the magic of cartridges, that you could take your games and lend them to a friend and trade him and borrow his other games and trade with other people and just take games from one side to another and literally just play a whole bunch of different games, although there wasn't a crazy lineup for the Nintendo 64. But what was cool about it is that you could trade, and it brought a whole bunch of different things. So this right here makes me excited to play it. This little device. Whatever. That was just a pen. Nobody cares. Have thousands of them. This little device makes me hopeful that they'll bring out more classic systems, which is some of the best stuff ever. Um, can you imagine nowadays them bringing out a N64 a couple years from now, and it has Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, just all the old games I used to love, GoldenEye, Ocarina of Time. Um, I can't even think. There's just so many games I loved. I remember loving a Spider-Man game where I would fight Rhino and run from Carnage in a hallway that was creepy as hell. I'll never get that image out of my head. It's just like a futuristic hallway, and Carnage is just coming behind you, and you're just swinging, trying to get the hell away. Um, this makes me super hopeful, and I'm so excited to play this. And I will do my best to try to get this video for you guys. I don't exactly know how I could do that because this doesn't have very much stuff. It's just one HDMI and then one power plug and two controller things. So it doesn't give me much options to work with, but I will try. I will try. If I have to record the gameplay with something else, fine, whatever. But I will try to get this up for you guys. That's it. That's pretty much it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know if you got one of these, if you wanted one. Let me know some of your stories. Oh, I forgot to mention a story. So I spent like 4.5 hours trying to get this thing. I bounced around from 3 different stores. I was about 4 hours late to work. Yeah, it's been a crazy day. I stood in line, watched people argue, typical stuff that happens with releases. And at the end of the day, I ended up getting mine. Walked up to GameStop. Shout out to GameStop for actually having more than Target. I'm not even going to go down that path, but walked up to a GameStop. There was only 2 people there, so I got to be third in line, and guess what? My favorite number is 3. So, I guess the stars aligned for me on this one. I'm going to be playing all night. Or maybe a couple hours, because these games weren't that long back then. But, point is, I'll be playing. Hopefully you guys will be too. And always remember, now you're playing with power. I don't want to get sued by Nintendo. Sorry guys. It's not my slogan at all. It's Nintendo's. It's very obvious. I'm not trying to get sued while I'm playing your little system that you made impossible for a lot of people to get. But that's it. That's it, folks. Psst, come here. She's been dying to make a feature, I guess. Cameo. So, there you go. You happy? Now you're in the shot. Now you're on the video, and you're going to be internet famous. Ow, you monster. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me today. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans and all the people who served and protected our country. Happy Friday to everyone. And enjoy your weekend. That's pretty much it. Make sure you subscribe, share, hit that Twitter. Follow me at Big Lando. It's actually, I forget sometimes. It's actually at Big_Lando89. I'll post it in the description below. So just, yeah, follow me, reach out to me, leave me some comments, some other stuff. I've seen your comments for FIFA, iDarb, and stuff. I'm definitely trying. I tried to get a game of FIFA the other day, and people kept quitting on me. And I don't want to put up half videos where people quit. So, I'm trying to get full games. I'm honestly getting a bit tired of FIFA. I'm not too happy with FIFA 17. But I'm trying to get my hands on Modern Warfare Remastered. That I will play the hell out of, and I will give you guys a ton of video, a ton of footage. If I can get my hands on a code for that, or if there is a physical copy, I don't know. I will definitely do that, and I'll even live stream it because I love that game. Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 are two of my favorite Call of Duties ever, or two of my favorite shooting games, period. Maybe top 20 favorite games of all time, just because they were amazing. But that would be cool. We should come up with a top 20 list or something, or top 100, because there's a lot of stuff. Or we can do top 20 Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, or just top 20 third party, whatever. Kind of rambling now, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm out. That's it. Go home. Love you guys. Thank you, and game on. Always.